Hello, lovely people. I welcome you once again to Bright and Clara's channel. Thank you all for clicking. This is episode 38 on the 7-bedroom house that we are putting up for our clients. Alright, so welcome back. It's been a while. The flood has actually hit Dubai so hard that I have so much work. But gradually we are picking up. In your view is a 3D representation of the beautiful house. The architect is Mr. Charles Bosompra. Okay, so you can contact him in case you need any of the designs. So back at Oyarifa. Oyarifa is a beautiful place. I love the environment. There are a lot of houses springing up, and it tells you that you don't have to wait any longer. The longer you wait, the higher you have to pay for materials. All right, so block work is going up high. We want to achieve a height, including the floor beam. We want to achieve a height of about 3.2 meters. Are you with me? So we're going 13, sometimes you have to go 14 course, okay, to achieve a room height. Are you with me? It is very, very important. The door height, we're going 8 feet for the door height. So whatever we do on the ground floor should marry the first floor. In the meantime, if you want to do a borehole, please contact Jonathan Amwa. Jonathan is a graduate who is versed in geophysics. Okay, so he really understands geophysics very well and can locate water under the ground level. And therefore, I highly recommend him to you for your borehole drilling. And if you want to do a reverse osmosis by treating your water, he is highly recommended. He does a whole lot of work on reverse osmosis. So please contact my cousin and you will not be disappointed. If you want pumps, there are various kinds of pumps. He sells all of them. Please contact Jonathan Amwa for that purpose. All right, and come and thank me. Okay, I know you like him. So as you can see on the screen, we have done most of the block work, and pretty soon the pillars will be cast, and then we're moving on to the floor decking. So it's a huge project. Again, I come your way with other sales of building materials. If you need a DPM, don't go and buy the fake DPM. Okay, the DPC, damp-proof course, waterproof chemical. Okay, the waterproof chemical, there are two types that we have on the platform here. We have Vitalia and we have the Penetron. Cement, Jata cement and everything. Contact Mr. Mowley on the numbers on the screen. Okay, all right. Please, when you're watching this video, take your time, watch the video entirely. The question you're going to ask me, the answer might be in the video, but since you skip the video, you tend to ask me, and I know very well the answer is right in there. So I will not even mind you. Because I have taken time to record and given all the details. Unless, of course, I know the answer is not in the video, I'll respond. So please take your time. Don't skip the video. Don't skip adverts. Allow it to play so you can understand everything step by step. If perhaps you also have any information that will also guide me, please drop your comment in the comment section below. So the project size I have given you right in there. Okay, yes, and this is a 4 plot making an acre. Are you with me? We build houses. I prepare estimates. Okay, and conditions are that if you want to buy your materials, so long as you be prompt, because people, when they tend to buy their materials, they delay us. But once we have control, we are able to move the project the way we want to. So in circumstances, if you want to buy your materials, you make sure we have a storage, the materials are available as per our estimate, and then we can work freely. You understand? Yeah. So we can negotiate and achieve and arrive at this, a common goal. So here we have 7-bedroom house that we are putting up. There have been some few modifications, which I really appreciate because, like I said, when you put up something on paper and you're putting up physically, these are two different things. you get to see the real things, and for that matter, you tend to appreciate the physical than the one on the paper. So you go like, okay, let's change this here, let's change that there, and that is normal. Okay, it's better for you to do the changes than to live in the house with regrets. You understand? And for me, that's what I always say. Do the necessary changes now. Don't look at the cost. Just do the necessary changes now so that you can smile tomorrow. Okay, so beautiful house. It has a living room, has an open kitchen concept, which has a void. There's a double volume. A void means double volume, where you get to stand in the hall and raise your head and get to see all the way to the roof. Okay, so when you're on the first floor, you can see through the living area and that of the kitchen. No, the kitchen is covered. So the pantry and then the breakfast area is open to sky, which is what we call the void. Okay, so beautiful. We have the holocaust staircase, so wide and so open, so beautiful, so beautiful. I can't wait to get to those episodes and share with you the magnificent work that have been executed. And kudos to the architect. The two of us together actually make sure he keeps coming to site. He double checks if things are not in right proportion. He corrects them, and I believe that is the right thing to do. Okay, yes, blending the architect together with the masons so that we can execute and bring out exactly what the client is looking for. Are you with me? So no doubt, if you're building and you involve a structural engineer, good, thumbs up for that, because it helps a lot to minimize error. Are you with me? Yes. The mason alone, sometimes they tend to. So for me, I double check my artisans most of the time. I query them, I shout, I scream. But here I am, I talk so calm. But the kind of work I have to do to be able to produce this, it's not easy. We call it behind the scene. The behind the scene work that I do, if you come and see me, I'm like a madman. I'm like a madman. Yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy at all. So we are going to work gradually and hoping that, I want all of you to be part of the grooming stage. Today you see, tomorrow my perfection will go higher. I believe those times when I started preparing estimate, when I look at the old estimate compared to the recent estimate, there's a big difference. Okay, I have grown from time to time, and that is how things work. When you set up things, initial stage, people begin things, the initial stage is a bit rough, but with time you begin to put things in order. You put things in order, and by the time you realize, you begin to learn yourself and become matured. You understand? So there are certain things I would say, but now I will not say them anymore. Are you with me? Yes, it is very, very important. It is very, very important that you learn from the job. Are you with me? You learn from the job. Mistakes made, I will learn from it. Okay, and that's how I embrace maturity. I embrace knowledge. Some people even call me and say, Bright, you can say it this way, you can do it that way. Some people are very good in architectural. Some people have been on the field for so long and they just sit back and watch YouTube. And so they can tell you that this guy is being honest and this guy is not being honest. They can tell you. You understand? And I appreciate the fact that I have been myself. I don't have to be someone else. I am myself. And I portray things the way it has to be. Are you with me? Yes. Some of my artisans have actually let me down. But that's not the case. That is not the end of the world. I still have to move on. And I am moving on for greater height. Together, we stand. So blog work, someone will ask, maybe someone is new here. We are using 6 inches quarry dust. Are you with me? Yes. Everything as per the structural drawing. When the architect said this, we have to follow. Yes. And you can have a conversation with the architect and also share your opinion. Once it makes sense, we implement it. Are you with me? So that is very, very important. It is very, very important in that direction. So I encourage each and every one that once you're building, once you get your drawing, make it a point that once upon a time you are going to bring in the architect to check what is happening. You bring in the architect to double check. Let him come. Maybe once they begin the block work, let him be there and see what is happening. And then if everything is okay, by the time they get to this level, again, he will come and check and see if everything is in the right order, because it is important. You don't have to wait till they get to the extreme before they have to start breaking stuff. No. Right from the set, right from the word go. Are you with me? Yes. Because of price hike, we've bought all our materials ahead of time. So we put a temporary structure and then we buy the materials and we keep it there, because we don't want a situation where we have to go back to the client and say, Mamiska, Mamiska, Mamiska. Unless, of course, there are changes that requires, more than what has been estimated. That is when you have to go to the client for that purposes. So, lovely people, this is what we are doing so far. My name is Mr. Bright. You can reach out to me via my WhatsApp number. You can call me on the same number too. Okay, it is faster and easier. Unlike before when I have to put my email address. It was a long process because some people find it difficult to send email. But with this one, it's easy to reach out to me and we can start talking. Okay, so if you love this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe. When you go to the right hand side, it's a subscription. Please hit the subscription. They have 3 buttons that come. Bell icon. Choose the one that says all. All means you put you on post notification. Whenever I drop a video, you will be the first to be notified. Okay, so come to me and let us build your dream house for you. From me to you, shalom. God bless you wherever you are. Bye-bye.